to give a brief overview of the function and mission of OCIO and talk to you a little bit about the types of purchases we make. Next slide, Allison. So OCIO's mission, we're a central administrative organization unit of the Smithsonian serving the whole Smithsonian. We are always looking to, developing new technology tools, services, and applications to ensure that the day-to-day operations across the Smithsonian are working. We also work with many of the museums. Right now, we've had an initiative of the Digital Smithsonian, which has been a goal in the Smithsonian's strategic plan for some time. Next slide. So I just want to give you a little overview of OCIO, the different divisions. As I mentioned, we support all of the Smithsonian's networks and the facilities in Washington, D.C., New York, Cambridge, Massachusetts, Panama. We have a 24/7 network operations center, which is actually staffed with all contractors. Our data systems support the development, integration, and maintenance of all the central Smithsonian systems that we manage, such as ERP, HRMS, et cetera, as well as all the collection systems, which there's a different one for each museum. The system architecture, this is the area where if we have a new initiative, they look into ideas and solutions. We just recently implemented ServiceNow, which was a replacement for the aged heat service system. And this area also oversees web development and maintenance. Next slide. Security. So our security division safeguards the Smithsonian's resources and operations from unauthorized access and data corruption. Digitization, which I've already mentioned. We work with the museums, libraries, and archival centers to work on their goals for digitizing object specimens, volumes, and archival materials. Privacy, this function recently transferred from the Castle to OCIO last summer. The privacy office function is to protect personally identifiable information, PII, of everybody who works with the Smithsonian, and as well as our visitors. So if a visitor is attending a class, their information needs to be secure. Research computing, this is an area which a lot of people probably aren't aware of OCIO's involvement in, but we work to establish environments, working with the museums and even SIO to make sure that the research data that's published can be shared with the public. Next slide. So types of purchases. So OCIO purchases much more than just computers and phones. Routers, switches, cables, circuits, fiber, Wi-Fi access points, all of these equipment and supplies go into the museums and research centers and other offices. Servers, data storage, digitization services, including 3D, data monitoring, cybersecurity, firewalls, risk assessment, system support, network engineering, and project management support are all contracted. Printer maintenance, help desk support, 24/7 network operations center, all contract. And aside from all the various equipment that we order for museums and for our own data center in Herndon, we have many licenses and subscriptions for various software and platforms, Zoom, cloud computing, cloud management, web contact management, project management, database management, social media, calendar management, security compliance, open source, web conferencing, web development, asset management, and many more. Next slide. So contacts for OCIO would be myself and Nancy Woods, who is my team lead for procurement. And that's it.